Super Security 101, how to input your local and remote IP addresses into your tablet. Once you've downloaded the application, we'll go ahead and open it. We'll go to skip down here. We'll click the settings symbol here. We'll click plus to add a new device. The first device we're going to add is the local IP address. So we'll delete whatever's in this alias section. We'll go ahead and type in local IP. And then drop down to address. And now we will put in the local IP address. The local IP address should have been given to you by your installer, and it should look like this. Your local IP, this is my local IP. Remote IP, this is my remote IP DDNS domain name. So this will allow you to view your cameras from outside of your house. This IP is for viewing when you're on location at your house or business and you're connected to your local network. You should have your username, your password, and the name of the applications that you're supposed to download. Let's go back to the tablet. We'll type in the local IP address. 192.168.1.71. Hit done. Make sure the port says 8000. Make sure your username is admin. Make sure your password is the correct password. Mine's 12345, and that's the default password, so I don't need to change anything. If you did change your password, this is where you'll do it, right here. I'm going to leave mine the default, and then you'll come up here and you'll hit save in the right hand corner, and it'll say you are highly recommended to change the default password to avoid problems. Of course you need to do that. Hit start live view and your cameras should pop up. If your cameras don't pop up, you're not doing it right. Once your cameras pop up, you'll see that it shows balanced right here in the bottom left hand corner next to your description for the camera. Balanced mode is just a mode that allows the app to show your cameras quickly in case you're using high definition cameras and you have a lot of cameras popping up on screen, and it's going to use too much of your bandwidth on your internet, and it'll pop up really slow if you're using too much bandwidth. So it keeps the resolution low. If you want to raise your resolution on your cameras so that it looks clearer, because it is kind of pixelated a little bit, you can tap on the camera, tap this little black box on the bottom here, and then a menu will pop up and you'll hit clear, and that'll clear up that camera and it'll look a lot nicer. You can do this to all your channels by just clicking the channel, clicking the box, and hitting clear. As you can see, it changed from balanced to clear. You can do this for all your channels. Now in the case that a pop-up pulls up after you do this, after you change all your cameras to clear, the pop-up might say insufficient memory, and then the cameras will go away, and that means you don't have enough memory in your tablet to cover all the space that's required to show all these cameras in such a clear, high resolution. In that case, you'll need to delete some photos, videos, or something, apps, open up some memory, and keep trying until it allows you to see all your cameras in clear mode. So now we're going to do the remote IP. So we'll go over here to the settings symbol again. We will go back to devices. We will click the positive signal symbol here to add symbol. Alias, we'll delete alias and we'll put in remote IP. Just type in the word remote IP. Drop down to address. This is where you put in your DDNS address, which is the second one down, which is this one, sector1test.dvrlist.com. Yours will be different, but it will always end in dvrlist.com. Let's go back to the tablet. So we will type in sector1 test.dvrlist.com. We'll hit done. Make sure your port is 8000. Make sure your username is admin. Make sure your password is the correct password you changed on your device, on your DVR. Mine's still 12345, so I do not need to change it here. I'll just leave it 12345. And we'll hit save. Now before you hit save, you'll want to turn off your Wi-Fi if you're connected to your local network. So we'll swipe up from the bottom here. We'll turn off the Wi-Fi. And now we are connected through our 4G network. Right up here you can see it says AT&T LTE. Now we'll hit save. And it'll pop up again. You're highly recommended to change the default password to avoid safety problems, of course. And then we'll hit start live view. And then your camera should pop up. Once it pops up, you can change from balanced to clear mode. You can tap each camera and we'll change from balanced to clear. And that's it.